I was out yard selling and I came across a couple of these rigs really cheap. Just got these suckers unloaded. Looks like we're gonna have a real cool project going on here. A couple of them actually. Well, except for this little shithead. Not much going on wrong there except for the the centrifugal clutch, I think is what he said's wrong, but it has been sitting so long that the steering has literally frozen solid. I mean, you can't even turn it. So we need to address that, figure out why. Probably pretty simple to figure that one out. I don't know what else could have, went bad sitting. I know that we have pull string issue. I mean, it works. We got nothing to hold on to. So you can turn the motor over. Throttle cable and shit still feels okay. Check the gas tank. Looks like bleh, how they always look. Spark plug's in good shape. We got some hose crackage here. So yeah, it's just normal stuff from sitting. Carburetor. Fucking little primer button. Can't prime it. Hard as a rock. So, gotta get another one of those. Take the carb apart anyways. Check it out. I took the belt off because the belt was keeping it from rolling free. It's still complete. It's not in the best of shape, but it's Craigslist acceptable. Let's move on to the other one, because this one would actually be a really easy fix. I can actually get this one going probably today if I wanted to. This one here. Yeah, this one here. Okay, so what we got is a Suzuki front end maybe off of a little kid quad. Might be a Chinese quad. I don't know because it's got the gold rims. It's kind of throwing me off. Might be. They got. I don't know. Maybe this is. What's it say? It's a Dingo. So we have a Dingo frame that's been hacked up. So we got suspension added to the front from little quad. Still got the quad handlebars. I don't understand this. Why they. Maybe he hit his mouth here and he decided to get rid of it because that's where he broke his teeth last time. But we're going to look and see if we can get his steering wheel mounted up on this one. I mean, the 8 bars aren't too bad. I mean, they are kind of cool, but nah, fuck that. Oh, and then this, they got some bad weld job. I mean, the welding is okay. It's just fit and finish. So we're going to take the grinder, clean these up so that they're not elbow killers. We got throttle linkage from hell. What I mean by that is, look at all the little band-aids. We got one there. There's one here, and there's one here. So you got 1, 2, 3 fucking band-aids right there. Not the best, but it does work. We got a terrible looking belt in here. God, I can't get the camera. Anyways. So we got lots of checks, cracks. Belt needs to be replaced. Something broke here. I think it was some kind of a air intake box deal. Carburetor hanging off. Just chilling. Dragging on the street while I drove it here. Pulled it here. We got fuel lines to nothing. Maybe they were going to put a fuel thing here. So it's the fuel pump, obviously. We got a second looking carburetor deal. This is the choke. So there's your choke. Carburetor somehow mounts to that. Must have been a boot or something. I have to look into getting that hooked up somehow. Don't know what all this goes to. Looks like he got that sucker grounded pretty well. I don't know. Oh, check out the pull string. We got a upgraded pull string system. So motor turns over. Good. That's good. Now the interesting part is the rear end. You're like, hey, what is that? Is that quad? Is that no? It's a golf cart. That is a Harley Davidson golf cart. Rear end grafted, magically grafted to the back. So it does work. It's I mean, other than it's being so fucking close that it rubs, dumbasses. So, if you look in here, if you remember off Clown Car, we spaced it out. So there's more than enough thread left that we can space it out with some nuts. Bring it out, my nuts, that's right, these nuts, and give us the space that we need so we don't have all that rubbish. I mean, it's going to be close, but not as close. So rear end works. As you see there, it spins. We got brakes, which I have not tried, but they look to be hooked up, so that's a plus. You know, we don't want to roll off the die like I did in Clown Car. This one here, I don't know if it's got brakes. I don't know what all, like I said, works, but I think it's going to be the easiest one to get going for the time being. This one here is going to need a lot more jerry rigging. I'm going to name this one the Dragula, because it's so fucking long. It looks like a dragster. So that's going to be the Dragula. And this thing is supposedly called a Yarf Dog. So maybe we might go with that name. It's such a ridiculous name that we might call it the Yarf Dog. So we got the Yarf Dog and the Dragula. I mean, it's such a difference seeing this little bobtail short motherfucker compared to this long ass bitch. I mean, that's got to be pushing 8 feet. I'll put a tape on it later. We'll find out. But these are the projects coming up, letting you know what's in store. Got an old person fucking hover around here. Get ready for that video someday. It'll be on here soon.
How much for the hover round?